Hi guys, thanks for tuning in. I've recorded for you a short and hopefully helpful video, and this video is going to give you 8 things that you can do in just child's pose alone. So I guess it's a bit of a lazy practice, which is totally fine. And if you feel like you need a bit of a stretch, a bit of movement, but you're maybe feeling a bit tired or a bit depleted of energy at the same time, this might be just what you need. So all you need to do it really is some space, just a bit of floor space. You can put your mat out if you've got a mat. If you're on carpet, you probably don't need the mat. You can maybe even do some of this in your bed if you want to do it on your bed, or if you've got a garden out on the grass. So don't need much else. Maybe a blanket for your head, or for some support to a prop, or pillow off the sofa if you've got one handy. And then when you're all ready, we will begin. So, coming into your space, first posture is just our classic child's pose. We're going to set it up, get comfortable, taking your knees as wide as feels comfortable. So that might mean together for some of you, or wider. And it might mean that you even want to pad the knees if you've got something to pad with, so you're not pressing or putting too much pressure down on the shins or on the knees. And the same applies for the feet as well. Then bringing arms in front of you. Don't do too much work with your arms to begin with, so let the shoulders kind of relax down. Your forehead, so I'm going to move my blanket now, your forehead, if it's hovering, especially if it's hovering, you might want to get something and create a little ledge for it so you can rest your forehead on the ledge. So we want a nice even spine all the way into the head and the neck as well. Okay, so when you're sat up, arms in front, let the shoulders relax, palms face down, we're keeping the energy down, remember. We're going to stay here for a couple of breaths, in through the nose and out. And when you breathe here, I really want you to think about taking full expansive breaths. So really notice as you inhale, if you can get the breath down into the body, into the back, into the sides, into the belly. I like to think of it as 3-dimensional breathing. 3-dimensional breath that can get into all of the corners, the front, the back, and the sides. And then when I exhale, I don't just let the breath kind of collapse and fall out quickly, I really tease it out. So give it a couple more tries, slowly breathing in, nice full expansive breaths, 3-dimensional breathing, and slowly exhale. And slowly bringing the forehead up and walking your way back up. Well done, so that was the first of our 8. First one was just your classic child's pose. So moving on, we're going to get into a bit of the side of the body now. If your legs are going to sleep, pad them out, maybe pad out your feet, circle the ankles, maybe take a little march on all 4s. And then coming back down to child's pose position. We're going to walk both hands over to the right corner. I like to put my left hand on top of my right hand. Gives me a bit more of a stretch down my left side of the body. And I'm going to let my head rest between my arms and find the floor. If that's too much of a drop for the head, grab your padding back or your pillow, whatever you've got, and your head can rest on your padding. Okay? And again, we're taking full breaths, same as before, so stay where you are, you can just listen to the words. Full breaths into the left side of the body. And again, think that 3-dimensional expansive breath. Really trying to get the breath right down to that whole of the left side. So try that one more time. Take a slow, deep breath in. And a slow breath out. And we'll inhale to come back up nice and slowly. And come to the centre. Well done, everybody. So let's move to our left side. If I get my words out. Left side. Taking both hands to the left corner of your mat or of your floor. Maybe right hand on top or just hands beside each other. Grabbing your padding, anything for support for the neck and for the head. And we'll stay there for a couple of breaths, really good quality breaths, full expansive breaths all the way down into the right side. And when you've taken your breaths, come up nice and gently, come back to centre. And again, come up, press the hands down, help yourself come up. And if you need to move the hips or sway or do anything else to waken up, just take the time to do that in between. Okay, so moving on, so that was number 2. So number 3 is for a bit of our tricep and shoulders stretch. So we're going to come into prayer hands position. I'm going to remove this out the way for the time being. Prayer hands position. I'm going to walk my elbows forward. Already I can feel a stretch there. You might find that this is actually enough, and just resting about here feels like a nice stretch on the back of the arms and the shoulders. And depending on your neck and your head, and if that padding is going to be helpful, you could bring the head down into your full child's pose position. So this is how it looks front ways on. And I'm going to rest my palms on the back of my neck. So I'll show you this sideways on as well. Again, we stay there for a couple of good quality breaths. Well done. Slowly release your hands. Bring one down, the other hand down. Again, take a deep breath in, press up, come to all fours. If you need to give yourself a sway or lift the legs, maybe kick one leg back, kick the other leg back. Circle the ankles, maybe stretch and point and flex and circle again. And then we're moving on to our next posture. So where are we up to? So we're up to number 4. Number 4. So for this one, we're coming back into child's pose. Adjust your knees, so all the same stuff, get nice and comfortable. This is a little bit more intense on the arms, this one. So we're going to extend the arms. We're going to have some energy and maybe a little bit of heat here this time. And press on the pads of your fingers and build your little kind of spider house. I call them spider finger houses. And we're going to really reach forward, really press those finger pads down. Nuzzle yourself back, so really get back into those heels as much as possible. Take a deep breath in, long breath out as you slowly bring the head down and rest it. And again, if you need to quickly grab that padding, support your head and then bring the arms down. I'm going to stay there for a couple of breaths, in through the nose and out. And then we're going to put one palm down, the other palm down. Take a breath in as you press back up and a breath out. Amazing. So after this posture, I like just to give my shoulders a little bit of a roll, teasing them back and forth. Okay. And moving on to our next posture. So next thing that we can do in child's pose. So again, same child's pose legs, or if you need to adjust, where you put your knees, adjust them. Bring yourself down, all the same cues as before. For this one, the arms are going to go behind you. So I'm just going to come forward so you can see me. So arms are going to go behind you. Okay, now what's going to want to happen here is your shoulders might want to kind of shrug up. If you can let them fall heavy, let them fall heavy. And we're going to make 2 fists with our hands and tuck the knuckles up to the sky. So you'll notice on this one, you get a really nice sensation of stretch in the wrists and in the forearms. And if you've been writing a lot today or using the keyboard or the mouse, this is going to be a really nice stretch for the wrists and for the forearms. So we're going to hold this for, let's say, a couple of breaths, good quality, couple of breaths. And then slowly releasing one hand down and the other hand down. And we'll bring one arm forward and your other arm forward. And again, take a breath in when you're ready to press back up and a breath out. And you might just want to move a little bit forward and back. So just tipping the weight really gently back. Maybe giving the wrist a little circle out. And then we're coming back. So we're nearly at the end of all the things that you can possibly do in child's pose that I know of. Maybe you guys know of some more. That'd be really interesting, wouldn't it, if you could send in bits and bobs that you do in child's pose. I'm sure there's more. So next thing we're going to move to is coming back to child's pose. Interlace your fingers behind you for this one. We're going to rest the hands on the lower back. Again, grab the padding, grab your pillow for your head. And then we're going to slowly take the arms up. Okay, so this is quite an intense stretch on the front of the shoulders and the chest, so don't force it. Don't take the palms where they don't want to go. And as you breathe in here, you're really going to feel that extra stretch anyway. So remember, don't push the hands too far. Just use that breath, and that alone is going to help open the chest and the front of the shoulders. And again, if we're finding that we're sitting maybe in a different posture or a different desk, a different chair set up than what we'd normally be used to, you know, something might feel a bit tighter or different to how it normally would. So we're giving the chest a chance to open and the shoulders as well. So we'll take one more breath in here. And then slowly bringing one arm forward and the other arm forward, and gently press up and just adjust yourself. Take a moment in between. A little shake out perhaps. You're really good, guys. And this is the last of the things that you can do, that I do, but you might do different things, in child's pose. So this is a bit of a cheating one really. It's half of one thing and half of another. So it's half child's pose and thread the needle. If you know what thread the needle is. So I'm going to show that for you now. And slowly coming up, bringing one arm forward and the other arm forward. Press your hands down, come up to all fours, shake out, move the arms. Again, pad up the legs, maybe extend one and extend the other. And we're ready now for our last of the things that you can do in child's pose. There's two parts to this really, two elements that make up this final posture. So we're setting up our child's pose legs. Make that if you need to. We're going to come forward a little bit. Put the right hand nice and wide, so maybe as wide as your knee or as wide as your mat or on your floor. Take a deep breath and extend the left arm. And as you exhale, we're going to sweep the left arm underneath the right and slowly come down into child's pose. And then what I like to do is I like to sink myself back, kind of use the hand to walk me back and come back. Now that's too intense a stretch. You can kind of come forward with the hips there. And don't forget your padding for your temple or for your shoulder if that's too deep a stretch. So we want this to feel nice, we don't want to be in any pain, but we do want to feel some stretch, but a comfortable amount of stretch. So just adjust it so it feels good for you. Okay, and then your top arm, so for me this is my right arm, I like to extend it forward, but you might want to take it out, you might want to take it behind you. You can roll the shoulder back, so you're getting a nice chest shoulder opener again. And we'll stay there for a couple of breaths, slowly in, think three-dimensional breathing again. Slowly out. Full breath in. And full breath out. Well done, guys, really well done. Okay, bring that back arm to the front, press up. Release the left arm. Maybe give the shoulders a little circle. They'll sway out. Okay, second side. So I'm going to just turn myself to face you so that I'm not looking away. So get a face on view this time. So this one we're coming forward a little bit, extending the right arm, deep breath in. Breath out as you weave the arm underneath, then sinking back. And for this one, your same options. So maybe you are extending the left arm forward. Maybe it's staying beside the face. Maybe hips a little bit higher. Somewhere comfortable, so we've got a nice stretch around the outside of the shoulder. We'll take a couple of breaths in and slow breaths out. Relaxing that shoulder, one more inhale, deep breath in and a long breath out. Well done, everybody. And then use an inhale to really press the floor away, release the right arm, and we come back to centre. All right, let's come back into a comfortable seated position. Bring those legs in front of you. Roll the shoulders back. Palms to heart centre. Take a final breath in through the nose. Exhale, open the mouth. And namaste. Well done, everybody. Thank you for joining me. and I hope you found that helpful, and enjoy the rest of your day. Namaste.